market. I'm going to pan this so that you can see it. This market is called Nan De Mon Market, and it dates back to the 15th century. It goes on down this street, and then it goes on down this street, and over here, and there's over 10,000 markets, 10,000 vendors that are selling things. It goes up, you can go up into these buildings on each side, and they have all these like skinny little hallways that you can go to that kind of look scary, so I'm not going to go to those. But I'll show you some of the food that they're cooking. There's a long line waiting for this food. I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like an omelet, but I've been told not to eat anything that you don't know what it is because there's can be all kinds of scary things inside. But like I said, there's a long line waiting for it, so it must be very delicious. So we're going to go down this market and take a look at a few of the things. Here's a cute little Korean boy having his lunch. Isn't he cute? And you can see here we have fresh fruits and vegetables. That's usually pretty safe, according to my son Weston. And as we go along, look, they have hair products there, all kinds of fake hair. And this is what I see everywhere are socks. They have the cutest socks here. All the socks have designs on them, and everybody wears socks that have these cute designs on them. Look, these even have these guys that are like, they are Korea's, they would be compared to like NSYNC, their boy band, so they have socks with all the boy bands on them. And as a matter of fact, it's called Big Bang, and I bought the CDs, so maybe when I come and sub, I can play some of the music from them because it's really good and catchy, very good and catchy. So we move along, and you can see these are some, I don't know what these are. Oh, stamping. Stamping's really big here, so they have a lot of stamping products. Here's some more food that, like I said, I don't know what it is, and I'm not sure that I like to try things that I don't know what is, because they have a lot of that raw squid we were talking about in the last video. Here comes along, if you see these roots that are in these glass jars, they kind of look like aliens, but they're really like a ginseng root, which is real common here in their cooking. We'll pan to the other side, and it's a big basket shop here. You can see all the pretty baskets. And like I said, looking down the street, it just goes on and on and on. I mean, it could be a mile or even more, I'm not sure. So here we have household products. We have some more of this root I was talking about, real popular to cook with. Over here, see how the street now breaks into, you know, going to the left and right. So you have a lot of this going on in this market all over the place. You can really get lost. It's like a maze. Leather goods are real popular here. They've got a lot of leather. They have a lot of fake purses here. I think you girls know what I'm talking about. The fake Louis, the fake Gucci's, and all that kind of stuff. They have a ton of that stuff. It's very cute though, very cute. Then we come along down the street again, and we're seeing lots of more products, and this just goes on and on and on and on and on. When I tell you, you can find anything you want, especially electronics. They have tons and tons of camera stores with lenses that are like 2 feet long all over the place. It's amazing. So as you can see, a lot of this is repetitive. Ooh, let me show you over here. Here's the boy band posters. They're really cute. Let me pan in on these. They're called Big Bang. See right up there where you see them all together? These are the guys of Big Bang. And they're really cute, and their music kind of reminds me of like, Michael Jackson, that sound, but very pop sounding, very fun. There's a girl band too, I can't remember the name of them, but their big song is called Lollipop, and it is so cute, and I'm going to get that CD too and bring it back if any of y'all want to listen to it, called Lollipop. But I don't see any of the girls up here, so this must be just about the boys, this shop. So we move on. This is also popular. A lot of different little gadgets and little, you know, people-looking keychains with little cute dolls on them and stuff like that. Here's some soups over here. That looks like a cheese soup, but I bet it's not. That looks like red beans and rice, but I bet it's not. And that looks like clam chowder, and it could be clam chowder, who knows? Because I'm not going to find out. Another big thing are eyeglasses stores. Here's one. You can get good bargains on those. And I keep going, and you see all the Korean people. You will notice there are no Caucasian people, no white people. There's not even any African Americans that I've seen. Only Koreans everywhere. And most of them, as I said, well, I should say all of them, they do not speak English, so it's hard getting on the subway. It's hard trying to get in a cab. You have to have everything written down in Korean so that you can get where you want to go. So you better know what you're doing and where you're coming from so you can get back to it. This is kind of yucky looking. It looks like, I don't know what it looks like, but it's got a lot of bones sticking out from an animal in it, so that's kind of scary. I don't want that. Here's books, lots of books and tapes and CDs. Once again, this just goes and goes and goes. Oh, here's a close-up of that stuff. Let me get right in and show you. What animal is that from? I don't even want to know. Ooh, look, they're even down here in a garbage can. I don't know if those are ones that dropped on the floor, or maybe it was the 10-second rule and they threw them in there for later. Don't want to know. Do not want to know. Okay, so we keep walking, and here's they eat a whole lot of like roots and vegetables and things like that. So there's some of that. Keep going. Like I said, I have to remember where I'm going so I can get back to the subway and not be lost in this maze, because it's kind of wild and scary here. I am in the city of Seoul, in case I forgot to tell you. It's the biggest city in Korea, and if you've ever been to New York City, it's about that big. I got in a cab yesterday and went from one side of the city to the other, and it took an hour. That's how big the city is. Okay, here's something that goes down, another shopping area where you walk down. So there's places upstairs and downstairs, and you just can go anywhere. And like I said, a maze. And look at this, you can go down that hall all the way down there. No telling what's down there. Once again, 10,000 merchants. They just go and go and go. Okay, I'm going to sign off now, and I will get back with you when I come to another famous place, and hope you all are enjoying the tour.